All right, this is video 3 on finding this leak, which the ultrasonic leak detector zoomed me in from a couple feet away. This thing is so sensitive that when I was standing here with my headphones on and talking to you in the video, when I just pointed this in the general direction, it could hear the leak. When you would point over here, the leak went away. It was so loud that it was even hard to zero in from. This thing was screaming. But what do we have right here? Look right there. We got foam, we got bubbles. And thanks to Big Blue, Viper products, love this stuff. Of course you could use soap bubbles. Go ahead and use your soap bubbles, but this has a viscosity to it that's really nice. So that was a screaming loud leak from several feet away. That's how loud that is. How can I describe it? If I stuck a nail in the side of a sidewall for human hearing audible range, and I'm talking like a 16D nail, stuck it in right through the sidewall of a tire and pulled it out, and it started whistling so loud you could hear it from 20 feet away, that leak right there, that's what it sounded like inside this. From back here, just going like this, no leak. Right here, it was screaming, and I could go like this and I could kind of zero in to this area right here. When I would move it over here, it would go away. When I would come back here, it would get quiet when I'd aim it towards the compressor, any of the hoses. When I went down around the receiver dryer, it was quiet. Now you see my tip? When I bent my tip this way, it got really loud again when I was pointing in this opening right there. You see that opening where you could see light through? Because the leak was on this side. And I was able to zero the leak in right down here. I didn't fine tune it because I knew it was somewhere in this area. So I just doused it. I did not waste any or no refrigerant. I didn't leak refrigerant to the air. This is part of the procedure anyway of me cleaning out of the system and looking for leaks is using dry nitrogen. So it's already in use. So you use your ultrasonic leak detector. And that is the result. And this leak turns off and stops leaking at 55 psi and doesn't start leaking until you hit over 150. At 150 it held good. At 160 it blew off and leaked down. A very pressure dependent leak that turns off and off between a range of a high and a low. That's it. And off we go to the next vehicle.